Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So today is the 10th of February, and in 2 days I fly off to Florida again. International Art Festival in Epcot. I am super excited. I've never gone to this. I think it's only the third year it's been back, so I am pumped. I'm packing right now. This past weekend I was playing a little bit of Sonic Mania, a little random here all over the place, but I was playing Sonic Mania, and do you ever have a moment in that's so simple, yet you have never paid attention to it for a long time, and when it's actually shown to you, it blows your mind? I was watching a video while I was playing some Sonic Mania, and Sonic's little buddy, Tails, the fox, his actual name is Miles Prower. P-R-O-W-E-R. Miles Prower. The guy in the video made the comment about his name and where his name comes from. And when you actually put it on paper and you say it enough times, miles per hour. Miles per hour. It hit me so hard mentally, I had to pause the game and put the controller down. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys something. I got my stuff packed, my suitcase, or my big suitcase, and I'm going to weigh it to figure out how much it weighs. Alright, so we'll turn this on. And we're good to go. Put that in. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you properly pack. That is awesome. And that is some grade A packing right there. Gotta hit below that 50 mark for the airport. So this video is going to be vastly different than other vlogs just because it's going to be so much shorter than all the other ones. I don't see this going past 4 minutes, mainly because I really only have a few days between my last video and my trip. And it's the weekend, and other than packing and getting stuff ready for Florida, I really don't have much to talk to you guys about. But while I was going through the videos for my last Disney trip, I wrote down some notes on stuff that I need to either watch for the future or that could help me better prepare. So I wanted to go over a few of those, and maybe they'll help you guys out as well as plan for future trips, even if they're not Disney based. Universal, Six Flags Great America, any state out of where you're from, or any country, who knows. So without further ado, the first one is, when it comes to events, prioritize shopping characters and rides according to your needs. This one is huge because character meetups can take like a couple hours in some instances. I know Jack Skellington has taken a couple hours for some people. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs have taken a good amount of time. Santa Claus can take a huge amount of time. The characters that are there are dressed differently than how they normally are. So a lot of people are going to want to get pictures with them. They also have a lot of shopping that is new. Merchandise. The rides may be decorated newly, or it's just a good time to get on rides, because while everybody is shopping or looking at characters, that means all those people aren't on ride. If the event is only for a few hours every night for a specific amount of time over like a month or so, and if you're only going there for one day, you sort of have to prioritize which ones you want to do over the others. I'm not a huge character guy. The last time I was down there, I mixed it between shopping and ride. I think moving forward, I'm going to pay more attention to what I prioritize over what, to better accommodate my plans. The next big thing would be memory card. This one I didn't think I was going to have a problem with, just because when I go down there, or when I went down there before, I always had plenty of space. And I know this ahead of time, but it never clicked with me. There's a huge difference between a high definition photo and a 1080p video. There's a huge, colossal difference. 16 gigabyte memory card on my last trip, just like a couple months ago. A 16 gigabyte memory card got me a day, maybe a day and a half. And then I had to go to, I only had like 2 or 3 8s and then a 16. As soon as I got back, I had purchased 3 64 gigabyte cards and 1 128 gigabyte card. The 128 is going to be the big one. It's going to be the one I use first. And the other 64 gigabyte ones are going to be used second, third, and fourth if needed. If you do plan on vlogging, just remember that high definition videos take up a huge amount of space. If you are filming not just with a camera like what I have now, if you're filming it with a phone, make sure if there is wind that you try to eliminate as much of that as possible. There was a solid amount of footage underneath Spaceship Earth where I wasn't able to use it. It was a solid 3 minutes of me talking, and I had to discard all of it because you couldn't hear me. It was really windy that day that we went, and the wind kind of congregated underneath the Spaceship Earth ball, and it really didn't make for a good quality video. I have seen people put like small like feather type things attached to the microphone area on top of the camera. That does work just because it kind of muffles out a lot of the wind. A lot of the wind isn't able to hit the camera because it has to go through all that stuff, fur, feathers, whatever it is. Especially with a, I'm not exactly sure how you would do it with a camera on your phone, since that's a little trickier because it already has bad sound the way it is compared to a camera. So that one you might have to play around with a little bit. This one generally just sticks to more of Disney based stuff, but fast passes. I am a big advocate for not using fast passes. This last trip that I went on with my mom and my 2 aunts, we utilized fast pass a lot. Like if we were able to get it, we got it immediately. Like I had everything planned 6 months prior, or was it 60 days prior? That's what it was, 60 days prior, with all the reservations for food and what rides we were going on and what times. This one, I waited way too long to get the fast passes. I just did the fast passes like 3 days ago. So I'm using this as an experiment. Not because I'm lazy and I did it too late, but I want to know, I was able to get some fast passes. I'm not going to spoil it and show you which rides I got them for, but when I'm down there, I want to see exactly how hard it's going to be to get reservations for certain rides. I'll give you one right now. Pandora Flight of Passage, I was not able to get a fast pass for that, so I'm going to see what the line is like, and then if it's possible, I'm going to keep my eye on that one. That's going to be the only one I'm going to tell you, though. I don't want to ruin any more. But Flight of Passage is going to be one of those rides, like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's one of those rides where if you don't get a fast pass right away, good luck trying to get one when you're at the park. So you really have to keep your eyes open. The reason I'm an advocate against them is because I tend to look a lot at the queue. Expedition Everest is the best example I have. There is so much detail in that queue about the Yeti, about all the expeditions that people have actually gone on just books and videos and everything, that it's so fun to look at. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is kind of the same way. There's a lot of detail in that ride. I tend to steer away from it if possible, but if it's like, to me, no ride is worth 60 minutes. So if I'm going on Expedition Everest and it's only a 40-minute wait, yeah, I'll jump in line. It's going to be a while, but I got some time to spare. If it's an 80-minute wait for Flight of Passage, I'm not getting on that ride. Just be aware of that. If you do fast passes, you are taking away from the queue line and experiencing some of the finer detail of the rides. I just noticed the timer on the camera. I actually think I may break 4 or 5 minutes with this video. This is also going to be a very interesting time to go. I think I mentioned it in the past video, but I'm going over Valentine's Day. I don't know how this is going to be. I'm going to be in Magic Kingdom on Valentine's Day, the world's happiest place on earth, as a single guy. I'm tempted to get a reservation to eat somewhere, but I feel that may look really lonely and desperate. I don't know. It's going to be really weird, and I'm not exactly sure what to expect with that. I am expecting to buy some awesome art and a whole lot of stuff from the art festival in Epcot. I'm taking 2, maybe even 3 days to look at all of Epcot. I love that park. Like I said before, it's my favorite. There's so much to look at. I'm super excited. I feel like I'm gonna have a good haul video. I may not do a snack video after this one because I'm not going down there looking particularly for snacks, but I'm definitely gonna do another haul video, and I hope to show you guys some really cool art. Alright guys, so I'm going to try and keep this video really short if I have to, because I don't have a whole lot of time tomorrow to edit this video to put it online. Just because I'm leaving on Tuesday and tomorrow is Monday and it's going to be crammed full of work for me to do. So I'm going to start work from 8 in the morning until probably about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, just so I can get everything done when I get home. I'm then going to upload this video onto YouTube and have it ready for you guys. Other than that, not a whole lot is going on. It's just going to be me getting stuff packed and ready for the trip. I will film every day when I'm down there, but there probably won't be a first video until late next week. But that is probably going to do it for this video. I will see you guys when I get back from my trip in Disney World. I hope you guys have a fantastic week and a half, and I will see you all later. Take care.